What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Olson Plumbing. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Are you searching for an epic career in the healthcare field? Look no further. You can get a practical nursing degree from Lake Area Technical College right here at Capital City Campus in Pierre, South Dakota. It's close to home, affordable, hands-on learning, and relevant training, outstanding job placement with an excellent return on your investment, and one of the best nursing programs available in the region. For more information on how you can launch your healthcare career, go to lakeareatech.edu or capitalcitycampus.org.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide!
College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
In today's ever-changing housing market, you need a proactive mortgage lender who can guide you through every turn of the process, from your loan application all the way to closing. Jessica Jonkak with First National Bank in Pierre is dedicated to providing that level of service to her customers and making your home purchasing dreams a reality. Call Jessica today at 605-201-5254 or visit firstnationalbanks.com to learn more. First National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow. The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes. growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose Bank West. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Dosey's Signs in Chamberlain isn't your run-of-the-mill sign shop. Todd and Doug take the time to listen to your needs and come up with an innovative and effective design to fit your budget and take your advertising to the next level. Dosey's specializes in any size or event sporting banners, storefronts and awnings, and letters or numbers for windows, vehicle boats, and enclosed trailers. Need something more flashy? We can do a vehicle wrap, illuminated signs, billboards, and LED lighting. If you can dream it, we can design and build it. Dosey's is a proud sponsor of local sports and communities activities.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
At Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses. And quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Riverview Rv Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview Rv Park your home away from home experience.
No need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place, because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
All is brought to you in part by Khaki Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Salt, Falcon Lumber, Turning Electric, Hawaii Federal Credit Union, and Good Healthcare. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Volleyball, Consular Agency State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Environmental, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Leiden & Associates, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service.
Now, Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Hey, and thank you very much, and a very good Thursday evening, everybody. Another night of high school volleyball coming your way, featuring the Pierre Governors on your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. Live streaming with the help of Live Ticket tonight as well at drgnews.com and also gogovs.live. I'm Brian Oakland, ready to go. The Governors will welcome in the Yankton Gazelles here at Riggs High Gym. We're glad to have you aboard here tonight. Yankton's had their struggles this season with a fairly young squad. Of course, the Governors have been playing quite well for much of the season, although they did stumble Tuesday at Harrisburg. The fourth-ranked Harrisburg Tigers got a 3-set victory, 3 competitive games in that one, but the Governors losing their 4th match of the season in 15 tries. Yankton will come in 3-13. They've lost their last 2. Very good competitive 4-set loss in their last time out, which was 1 week ago tonight at home against Brandon Valley. So, looking forward to this one. Again, we're digging pink tonight. It is October, of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so the Governors and their fans and coaches and announcers and student body section all showing their support for breast cancer awareness here this evening. And obviously the governors are no strangers to that, as are most of us no strangers to knowing somebody at least who has been affected by breast cancer. Hopefully the fundraising efforts will go well tonight. Hopefully maybe you can come on out and see this team before they get started as well if you're in the capital city. River 92.7's got the coverage, but we're right here at Ringside Gym as well. Pierre and Yankton coming up, and along with Jordan Lutmer, who will be running camera for Live Ticket across the way. We've got Heather Williams in studio, and I'm Brian Oakland for play-by-play coverage in just a little bit. Let's open up with a 3-minute timeout. We'll get into our pregame show, which is sponsored by the Becky Pottsapa State Farm Insurance Agency in Pierre. A look around South Dakota and the state of volleyball in our great state in Class AA, and among other things, also coaches' comments, keys to success, starting lineups, all that and more in the pregame, which is sponsored by the State Farm Insurance Agency, Becky Pottsapa, in the capital city right here. Governor Volleyball coming up, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
For over 100 years, State Farm Insurance has been there to help whenever you need them. The team at Pottsapa State Farm is your Central South Dakota good neighbor. While technology may have changed, you can always expect top-notch customer service from Pottsapa State Farm. They'll take care of all of your insurance and financial service needs, where good neighbor service is their continued priority. Pottsapa State Farm Insurance, with offices in Pierre and Gregory.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors can give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Happy fall from your Chevy team dealer, Beck Motor Company in Pierre. October in Central South Dakota means, yep, you got it, hunting season. We have a great selection of pre-owned trucks and SUVs to get you out into the field. And for October only, take home a $50 Runnings gift card to help you out with your hunting supplies. See all our inventory at beck-motors.com, 605-224-5912. There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
One team. The Pierre Governors know what that means, and so do the men and women of the Hughes County Sheriff's Office. No matter how good you are, a good team makes you better. To be the best, that takes teamwork. If you want to know more about the Hughes County Sheriff's Office and their 361 team, log on at hughescounty.org and click on the Sheriff tab. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office and the Pierre Govs, winning teams.
Brian Oakland, or as I like to call him, Mr. Governor. Hey, it's Big Daddy Dave, the Big 5-0. Man, it looks good on you, my friend. Thanks for all that you do. Happy birthday. Enjoy the game tonight.
All right, what was that? Hey, welcome back to Riggs High Gym. It's Brian Oakland, age 50 as of today, I guess. And apparently that'll be the big joke going around the rest of the night. But welcome back to our coverage of Governor Volleyball right here. And thanks to the, by the way, you heard from the South Dakota, or I should say the Hughes County Sheriff's Office. We thank them for all that they do and for sponsoring our place to sit, the Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth. I sit up here on the Upper West Side. Jordan Lutmer running camera will cover that from the Upper East Side here at Riggs High Gym as well. And again, thanks to the men and women of the Hughes County Sheriff's Office for giving us a place to broadcast high school volleyball from right here at Riggs High Gym. We begin our pregame show with a look around the state of South Dakota Class AA volleyball, and Sioux Falls, Washington continues to hold down that top spot with a 16-2 record. Of course, we're talking about power rankings, so records aren't the end-all be-all as far as where the rankings will put everybody. O'Gorman at 18-3, Sioux Falls Jefferson 15-3. Harrisburg, off of the win over the Governors on Tuesday night, is 13-3 in the 4 spot. Sioux Falls Lincoln, after the Govs lose, vaults up in front of Pierre. They have a 15-7 mark, but their power ranking a little bit better than Pierre's at 11-4. Pierre is now at the 6th spot. Huron is in 7th as they got a good 5-set win over Sioux Falls Roosevelt the other night. Rapid City Stevens 8, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 9. Then Watertown, Aberdeen Central, Brookings, Mitchell, Brandon Valley, Douglas, and Spearfish. Those are the top 16. Yankton, who we'll see tonight, is currently the 17th power-rated team with a 3-13 mark. They do have some winnable matches coming up, however, and they've got an opportunity to get back up into that top 16 here in the near future. Sturgis and Rapid City Central are bringing up the rear in the top 19 there in Class AA. Tuesday night, in addition to the Governors falling at Harrisburg 25-21, 25-23, 25-20, Yankton did not play. They haven't played since a loss to Brandon Valley at home 1 week ago tonight. Mentioned Huron beating Sioux Falls Roosevelt in Sioux Falls 15-13 in the 5th and a 3-2 victory. Sioux Falls Washington was able to sweep Brookings. Jefferson over Mitchell in 3 straight. Sioux Falls Lincoln went 4 in beating Watertown. And then Rapid City Stevens a 3-0 win over Douglas. Bellefouche out of Class A in the Black Hills Conference got a 5-set win over Spearfish. Bellefouche having a pretty good season though in Class A. Tonight's schedule has the Gazelles at the Governors here. Yankton playing at Pierre. Glad to have you aboard for that, by the way. Harrisburg is playing at Aberdeen Central tonight. Huron hosting Sioux Falls Jefferson. That'll be a good one. Brookings at Sioux Falls Lincoln, and then Sioux Falls Washington heading up to Watertown to tangle with the Arrows. Sturgis is at Lee Deadwood in the Black Hills Conference. Douglas is playing down at Hot Springs in the schedule for tonight. Coming up into the weekend, Brandon Valley and O'Gorman going out to Rapid City to battle Central and Stevens both Friday and Saturday night, while Sioux Falls Roosevelt will take a trip to Lakeville, Minnesota for tournament play. Otherwise, on Saturday after tonight, Yankton has their next battle. They'll host the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles on Saturday afternoon. Sturgis will go to Red Cloud in AA action. Sioux Falls Jefferson plays at a tournament at Sioux City Bishop Heelan High School, and Douglas will host their own tournament against mostly classes A and B schools this weekend. After tonight, Governor's next game will be Tuesday night at the Huron Arena. After last Tuesday, the Governors beat Huron in 5 sets here. The rematch comes in Huron on Tuesday night right here on River 92.7. Then they'll go come back home for their final home match of the season a week from Saturday, entertaining Aberdeen. In the week ahead, Yankton's only action will be Friday and Saturday. They'll play in an East-West event where several ESD schools, Yankton, Harrisburg, Brandon Valley, Watertown, and Brookings, will head out to Rapid City to battle Stevens and Central, Spearfish, Sturgis, and Douglas. They'll get plenty of matches next weekend. Yankton will in those other ESD schools a week from Friday and Saturday as well. There's your schedule, and there's the states of volleyball in Class AA in the state of South Dakota. And we'll continue in our pregame with the coaches' conversations. We'll hear from Chelsea Law of Yankton after a while, but we'll begin our Central Dakota Eye Care Keys to Success with a chat with Tiffany Stoser coming up next. On our way to break, we'll remind you on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team. They say, buckle up Every trip, every time. That's our South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. 2 minutes, and we're with the coach, Tiffany Stoser. Next, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on your official home of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
It's pretty obvious the world is moving faster than ever, and that means my health sometimes takes a back seat. Pressing pause on life to call for an appointment, shuffle my afternoon schedule, drive across town for a doctor's appointment sometimes feels impossible. My day just got better because I'm feeling better with the help of Avera Now. I can use my mobile device or computer for an online video visit that allows me to see a provider for urgent care conditions 24/7. Technology that fits my life with the quality health care of Avera. Learn how to begin at avera.org/now.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
From everyone on the Governor football team, happy 50th birthday, Brian. You do an awesome job calling games. We were really appreciative for all you do for Governor football and for all Governor athletics. We hope you have a great birthday and many, many more. Go Govs.
All right, with keys to success, here we go on Dig Pink Night for the Governor girls volleyball squad, and we've got the leader of the Pink Ladies here. It's Rizzo, or Tiffany Stoser, the head coach, off of a loss at Harrisburg the other night, Coach, and we talked about how competitive still that match was, and it's nice to leave a match if you have to have a loss. I always say every loss is a learning experience, but I think you learn and you anticipate maybe the next time you play that team, and you look forward to it as well.
Yeah, we really do. I thought that the girls, they gave a great effort out there. Of course, we were disappointed in that 3-set loss, but, played hard. They were prepared for the game. We had a game plan, and I thought they tried to stick to it. They just forced a lot of errors on us, but at times we were up 4 and 5, points and didn't finish the game. So if anything, if we play them again, that'll be a little motivation.
Both teams were able to get some runs together, but they had 1 of 8 in that first set that after you had a nice little 6-point lead. But those are the things that I think you really have to kind of minimize, definitely, especially if you want to play more consistent throughout.
Yeah, we can't have runs like that. Even 3 is just too many. It gives them time to get all the momentum on their side, and it is just too many. And when you can't get out of it, it's really hard to get, to lift your spirits.
Because teams like that you're going to be playing if you want to get to the state tournament are very good at feeding on that, and that's how I think you've got a team that's very good at that. We saw it last week, and hopefully we'll see more of that tonight moving forward.
Yeah, I think so. We do drills all the time, games of run drills, and you can practice it, but sometimes you just fall. Sometimes you just fall into it, and we're working on making some adjustments while we're there, trying to maybe shift some people around to have different people on serve receive. But sometimes a good team gets you. They got us that night.
Only 2 service errors, though,
Hey.
and that's something really excited about moving forward. Let's keep that going.
No kidding, right? That was a plus. I think they served 97% that night, so it was good for them.
For the Yankton Gazelles coming in, the team has had their struggles, but you look at their games and they're playing teams pretty well. It's it's just one of those maybe younger teams that hasn't found ways to finish, and I mean that's something you have to take advantage of. But have to be ready for how good this team is, despite a 3-13 record.
Yeah, that's what we talk about all the time. We can't look at records. You got to look at those scores because they score in the 20s almost every set. I mean, they really do. They don't matter who they're playing. Sioux Falls schools, they had some 27-25 match just not too long ago. So they're right in there, beating other ESD schools, not afraid to come and compete. They need to get, I think they're at 17th place right now, and 16 get to go postseason. So they know they got to fight. A win against us would be huge for them and probably possibly solidify that for them at the top 16 spot. So this is a big game, and I expect them to battle.
Teams like that, when they battle, I mean, they're really, we'll use that term scrappy and tough to beat in the back row too.
Yep, absolutely. And I think, you're going to see a real fight at the beginning where they're just scrambling, and hopefully we can stay consistent enough and persistent where we kind of just slowly kind of wind them down. That's what we're hoping that happens. But I think that the first half of the set is going to be quite a battle.
As you get to later into the season, as we are now, are there anything new, any new things that you try to implement that you're working on in practice that you haven't worked on in the first half of the season?
Yeah, we've got some free ball plays. They send something over slow. We got some plays we can run. We're stacking some girls, so we have 2 in the same position going up for a swing. Try to, one goes up quick, and then just a half second later, the next one comes up, trying to throw that block. Take some practice, but they're a veteran enough group that they can handle those things. So got some of that going. We also have another defense that we put in so we can adjust from one to the other. If kind of like in basketball, a zone or man-to-man, they make the adjustment as needed. We can do that as needed. This group, they can handle more. They're ready for more, and so it's kind of fun coaching. We get to do some things we haven't done for a while.
All right, sounds good. Keys to success against the Gazelles.
Yeah, staying aggressive because, like you said, their defense is really good, and they have some size up at the net. So we're going to have to hit balls once, twice, 3 times before they might go down. We're just going to have to stay with it.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight, right?
Thanks, Brian. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
There's Stephanie Stoser, the head coach of the Pierre Governors. Coach's comments, keys to success that are brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. And I just had a conversation with Dr. Nick Marshall's father, Paul, whose wife, Dawn, has been with DRG Media Group for so many years. Yeah, people are giving the old guy birthday wishes, but they are celebrating their anniversary today as well. Almost 50 years, according to Paul. Just kidding. 38 years going strong. So happy anniversary, Paul and Dawn, as we'll continue. More keys to success on the way from the Yankton Gazelles head coach, Chelsea Locke. After you hear, there's some Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre.
Central Dakota Eye Care continues to grow. Hi, this is Dr. Matthew Blazek. I've recently joined the practice at Central Dakota Eye Care. I'm excited to move back to Pierre, and I am accepting new patients of all ages. We offer state-of-the-art equipment, trained staff, and the best selection of eyewear and contact lenses. Regular, yearly, comprehensive eye exams are key to finding eye problems before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 for an appointment. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
All right, with more keys to success, let's talk with Chelsea Law, the head coach of the Yankton Gazelles. Here is the season winding down here, Coach. Believe it or not, the season's going awful quick. You look over the course of your season. I know it hasn't been an easy one, but last Tuesday you played a competitive match against Brandon Valley, and that one indicative of a lot of matches you play. You're getting up there in the 20s, but just can't close the deal on a lot of them.
Hard time finishing a game.
Yeah, So what is, as you go along, what are some of the adjustments that the kids are making that maybe you have to make? What's it going to take to kind of get over that hump?
Right. We're young. We're all juniors. We have a sophomore. Olivia Dimmer's a sophomore. So just experience, right? So what you rely on sometimes in those tough matches is experience to kind of lead you to the end. But when you have 4 people that are kind of thrust in some varsity spots that had never played varsity before, finding that leadership role and getting comfortable with your role, we're getting there, right? As far as like our mental game, the shift can happen, when you feel that pressure, playing, not to lose versus playing to win. So if you kind of seen some of the end of the games, it is kind of a pressure mentality that happens and we make kind of those unforced errors that it's just too many in a row. Important, errors happen. It's okay. You can shake it off and move on. But unfortunately, when it's crunch time, you can't make those unforced errors because they matter, right? When it's 22, 21, you're going back and forth, you got a battle and you have to have control.
I've always felt that way in some of, years past in peer games or whatever, there's always that little voice in the back of your head that says, hey, you're not supposed to be beating this team, but you have to get past that and say, yes, we can, and yes, we will.
Yep, and we've been working on some of that in the mental shift of things and how you can attack that pressure. And you're not going to learn from it until you keep putting yourself in those pressure situations. So, we fall, 3-1 to Brandon Valley. You can do the whole coulda, shoulda, woulda thing. We're going to learn from that and go, once we get there again, what are we going to do differently? So we work at, we serve, receive all the basics and things and keep putting pressure on ourselves in practice and how we can grow from that.
You're upping the level of your competition, though. I mean, with matches like that, you'll have a tough opponent here tonight in Pierre. You were here last year in the Sodak 16 and battled, and it's an interesting scenario for you. But I think, what do you think you can get done here?
Right, it's a complete shift kind of from last year. We were senior heavy, so we come into a Sodak 16 and Pierre's a really great game. It's complete opposite. Now we're juniors, right? So you don't have the leadership there, but they're competitive. They want to win. They want to play well. They want to come out and play our best volleyball whenever we can. Like you said, the front of our schedule has been really, really competitive. A lot of Sioux Falls schools. We're done with all the Sioux Falls school. Now we're kind of finally at, like you said, the last 40% of our season is getting to some of those ESD games. So we have one tonight up here. Strong, they're tall. We were like, they're so tall here. Why they keep beating them here in Pierre?
It hasn't always been that.
Right. So right now, it's great for you guys as far as that you're going to swing, you're going to block. We've shifted some things around as far as who's hitting. Just kind of make small changes to find the right thing that's going to click. Our defense is really well. We're getting touches on blocks. We just have to make sure we're finding the offense that's going to kind of pick the pace up to win some games.
All right, absolutely. And I think, a lot of times with teams that will just keep hitting, I mean, the longer you can keep the ball off the floor, especially in that back row with scrappy people like I think you guys have, then you start frustrating them and they'll make their own mistakes.
Absolutely. I think sometimes what happens to us, where we can get down on the serve receive or somebody keeps swinging at us, you give people the window of opportunity to kind of either force you to make errors. And we want to make sure that we're either closing the gap on those types of things, or when we have the window of opportunity, we want to push.
Okay. Any other keys to success tonight against the Gazelles?
We just always want to play good volleyball, and the program that's kind of we're seeing a good shift in the change of Gazelle volleyball. We want to just keep coming out, playing good volleyball, having fun. Know you're going to come here and watch and see. It's fun to watch competitive volleyball when it goes back and forth. Sometimes the score doesn't always reflect how good a team really can be, especially if you're kind of growing and getting used to things. But we just want to play good volleyball.
All right, Coach, looking forward to it. Good luck tonight, all right?
Thank you.
There's Chelsea Law, the head coach of the Yankton Gazelles in her 3rd year running the program. Coach's comments and keys to success that are brought to you in our pregame by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. It's time for the starting lineups coming up after a 2-minute break. Starters come to us courtesy of Envirotech in Pierre, and we're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Push it, pull it, drag it, haul it, tow it. Just get it to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Right now, your trade is worth at least $3,000. If it's got a VIN number and on 4 wheels, we'll give you $3,000 for it when you trade in at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Don't wait. This special won't last long. Get $3,000 when you trade at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com. Some restrictions apply. Limited one trade per deal. Minimum purchase $10,000. See dealer for details.
Hey DQ fans, we're so excited about October's Blizzard of the Month that we just had to tell you. Meet the new Snickers Brownie Blizzard Treat. Made with Snickers pieces, chewy brownie pieces, and caramel topping, blended into world-famous DQ soft serve. This might just be your new go-to order, and you don't even have to trick or treat to get it. Try it today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
Happy 50th birthday to the voice of the Pierre Governors, Brian Oakland. Happy birthday, Mr. Brian Oakland. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Brian. Diane Dice here. Happy Big 5-0 birthday from all of us here at DRG Media Group.
Hey, Brian, DRG News and Farm Director Jody Heemster here. Very happy 50th birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day.
Hey, Brian, this is Rod Fisher. I want to wish you a very happy 50th birthday. You only hit 50 once, so celebrate, okay? And keep the Governors going strong.
Back at Rick's High School gym. Thanks for all those birthday greetings. I think I need a nap by now, but we'll try to keep going into Governor Volleyball here this evening. Time for the starting lineups in our broadcast as Pierre Highway continues to be played by the Pierre Pep Band right next to us. The starters brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Let's meet the Yankton Gazelles coming in to Rick's High tonight, starting with setter Camille McDermott, a 5'8" junior. She'll set it up for the hitters, including Ava Collar, a 5'7" junior on the outside right. Olivia Dimmer is a 5'8" sophomore, the only sophomore among a junior-dominated squad. A middle hitter is Olivia Dimmer, also a 5'10" junior on the outside. Cameron Koletsky. Bryn Kenny is a 6-foot junior hitting in the middle, and Macy Drotzman, a 5'10" junior on the outside. With McDermott, Collar, Dimmer, Koletsky, Kenny, and Drotzman the starting six. Peyton Mosier, a 5'5" junior, the niece of athletic director Brian Mosier for the Pierre Governors. Peyton Mosier, a 5'5" junior, is the back row specialist for the Yankton Gazelles. 3-13 on the season. Their head coach is Chelsea Law, assisted by Heidi Savvy, Leslie Hale, and Kelly Hyder. Your starting lineups for the Gazelles and also for the Governors coming up, brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at EnvirotechWaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
The Envirotech starting lineups for the Pierre Lady Governors says not much change, but we'll see what the Governors will bring. They've got defensive specialist Lainey Rinke, a 5'6" junior in the back row. Setters include the junior 5'7" Elise Christopherson, and also Lily Sanchez, the 5'9" senior who wants to do as much hitting as possible as well. The hitters will include McKenna Schleckaway, a 5'11" senior in the middle. Schleck was a little banged up with a rolled ankle on Tuesday night at Harrisburg. She tells me she's going to play if coach will let her. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, we'll see more of Michaela Sherwood, a 6'2" junior, maybe Danny Beck, a 6'2" senior up front as well. Hitters also include Reese Christopherson, the middle hitter, 5'11" junior, and Avery Kaiser on the outside, the 6' senior for the Governors, with Rinke, Sanchez, Schleckaway, or Sherwood, or Beck, or Christopherson, Kaiser, Terwilliger. Starting rotation for the Governors. Campbell Boddicker will be in there too, a 5'10" junior. Remington Price is the libero in the back row, a 5'7" senior for the 11-4 Pierre Governors, and head coach Tiffany Stoser, who is assisted by Alexis Terwilliger, Chloe Kaiser, Kim Byerly, and Taylor Hyde McLenning. Your starting lineups for the Pierre Governors, brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Another starting lineup to bring to you is the naming of tonight's game officials, our Law on the Court. And our Law on the Court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. Let's hear from them, and we're back to give you the those that are running the show on the court tonight. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Attorney General Mark Vargo here, talking about sweepstakes scams. We all want to receive that call that says we've won a sweepstakes, and scammers know this. If you receive a call or an email saying you've won, but you need to pay taxes by placing money on a gift card or by mailing cash, it's a scam. It is illegal to ask for funds up front for taxes, tariffs, or customs. If you've been victimized by this scam, please reach out to my Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
South Dakota Attorney General's Office, their Division of Consumer Protection, sponsoring our Law on the Court tonight, and licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to officiate high school volleyball, as we thank them for doing a thankless job, which is often the case in officiating high school sports. Our netminders tonight are Eric Gerlach and Tim Neihart. The line judges will be Rachel Arbach and Brianna Kusler. Tonight's Law on the Court: Eric Gerlach, Tim Neihart, Rachel Arbach, and Brianna Kusler. Our Law on the Court, sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we're back to serve it up. The Governors against the Gazelles tonight on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, River 92.7, KGFX-FM, Pierre. Slow the drive, arrive alive.
Tackle your questions about purchasing your home with someone that has a passion for success. Hi, I'm Sean Lewis, mortgage loan officer with American Bank and Trust. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, I will help coach you through every step of your American dream. I will keep you informed through the entire buying process and help you find the best product for your home goals. Send me an email, give me a call, or visit me at our Pierre location and get started with your American dream. Member, FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the team at Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre. Chuck Lindekugel was an outstanding basketball and track and field athlete for the Governors in the mid-1940s. He was a member of the state championship basketball team in 1944 and state runner-up the following year. He also helped Pierre win the 1945 state track and field title and went on to the University of Minnesota, where he was a member of the 1948 NCAA champions. Chuck Lindekugel, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment has been brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting has quality electricians with decades of experience. They offer dependable installation for commercial and residential construction or day-to-day service. Whether you're looking for new construction or remodeling existing buildings or homes, contact your full-service electrical contractor, Nystrom Electric. Visit their website, nystromelectric.com, or call them for estimates on your next project at 605-224-8750. Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre.
Yesway proudly supports the Pierre Governors. Go Govs! After the game, Yesway Rewards members can cool down with 2 bottles of Gatorade Zero and save 5 cents per gallon of gas. Join now at yesway.com. Yesway. Say yes to convenience.
Access Health Fort Pierre welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluations for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports visits. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Fort Pierre. Assure access to quality health care.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
I'm DRG Media Group Sports Director David Burrell. Brian, you've reached the same decade that I have, maybe to the point where we should stop counting these birthdays. Happy birthday, buddy, and many more.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym as the Governor girls getting announced on the floor right now. And McKenna Schleckaway, as we mentioned, with a bit of a rolled ankle the other night, but she will start for Pierre tonight. The schedule of events going on in South Dakota tonight does include the Governors hosting the Yankton Gazelles, also Harrisburg and Aberdeen, Huron playing host to Sioux Falls Jefferson, Brookings at Sioux Falls Lincoln, with Watertown hosting Sioux Falls Washington. Out west it's Sturgis at Lee Deadwood, and also Douglas playing at Hot Springs. Governor volleyball tonight on River 92.7. Governor football and the game of the year perhaps coming up. It's number 1 Pierre at 7-0 against number 2 T Area at 7-0. The rematch of last year's state championship in Class 11 AA tomorrow night with a 6:25 pregame and a 7 o'clock kickoff. Looking forward to that. That's tomorrow here on River 92.7. Well, the Governors and the Gazelles on the floor right now as you listen to Pierre Governor volleyball. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play, Heather Williams in studio. And before we serve this one up, we remind you, you're listening to Pierre Governor volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM, and K296FI, Pierre. Put the phone down. Focus on driving.
And it'll be Yankton to serve it up. First serve in our broadcast brought to you by Comtech Communication and Electronic Services in Pierre. Yankton in road black with the red numbers and trim. Sending it in motion as the Governors will set it up to Avery Kaiser. Yankton there with the block, but it's over and out of bounds in front of the Pierre bench. And just like that, Pierre will strike with a quick first side-out point and a 1-0 advantage. Remy Price is in black on black, the libero for the Governors. She'll be the first server as usual for Pierre. Yankton will set it up outside to the left. Pierre block will deny Macy Drotzman. And meanwhile, Lily Sanchez with a swing, but a good job keeping it alive and a push across for Camille McDermott, the setter, out of the reach of Remy Price. In the back right for the Governors, and Yankton counters with a side-out point of their own and a 1-1 tie. Gazelles with Ava Collar serving this one away. Middle back with Avery Kaiser up to Elise Christofferson, and a tapper for Lily Sanchez is through the block and down. The Yankton block may have been up there just a little too quick that time, and the Governors have a 2-1 lead. Sanchez rotates to serve. She'll be the only setter on the floor now primarily as Elise Christofferson is out. Michaela Sherwood will rotate in off the bench up front. 6'2" junior who's been playing outstanding volleyball lately. Terwilliger with a misplay, but run down by Price, and Terwilliger clears out on a free ball. Big shot coming back, though, and a good job by the Gazelles as Macy Drotzman gets the good hit down the right sideline. And we've had 4 points scored and 4 side outs so far. It's 2 serving 2. Bryn Kenny checking out for the Gazelles. Here's Peyton Mosier. Good strong serve right back to Price. And then Mosier gets a set dig, denying Terwilliger. Now a block up front for Sherwood. Kept alive in the middle by Olivia Dimmer. Yankton clears it away. Now outside to the right as Terwilliger is dug right back, and Sherwood waits, and she'll get the two-hand put away right there. Good hit by Terwilliger, rather. Yankton had the dig in the back row, but just could not keep it on their own side. And Sherwood gets the easy put away. Now 3-2. Governors lead. Avery Kaiser serves. Yankton could not get in system, could not get a play, even a free ball back. That'll be a serve return error here for the Gazelles, and the Govs will take a 4-2 advantage. First 2-point run for either team so far tonight. Kaiser, though, will give one back. A serve error staying in the net. So neither team taking much charge as of yet. Governors lead 4-3. Drotzman rotates to serve here after a couple of good swings up front. Little tentative play here for Terwilliger in the back row. The long free ball back, and the Gazelles getting in system, setting up outside to the left, but Cameron Koletsky is blocked by Michaela Sherwood. And Terwilliger teaming up perhaps as well. Sherwood with a defensive point will give it to her, and a 5-3 Governor lead. Yankton with 3 one-and-dones in serve so far. Terwilliger serves, and this one will eat up. Ava Collar on the back left for the Gazelles, and that's a peanut butter cup for Reese Terwilliger. Service ace gives the Governors a 6-3 lead. Yankton will take an early timeout, and timeouts on the floor and in our broadcast, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. Grab an early Coke and be back in 30 seconds. Pierre leads by 3 in the first set on River 92.7.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
To respect our elders, and we respect Brian a lot.
I sure appreciate that. I'm assuming that might be the Governor volleyball team right there as we continue to be surprised by the outpouring of support here. It's been 50 years in the making, I guess. 6-3. Welcome back to Riggs High School. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. Reese Terwilliger off of a service ace will lob one across out of that Coca-Cola timeout. Yankton with a pretty good play, but a nice dig by Avery Kaiser in the back row. She denied Cameron Koletsky, but it is Campbell Boddicker in for the Governors on the upside left, and she will hit one long. A miss for Pierre, and a 6-3 lead will be trimmed back to 6-4. Yankton with the serve. Boddicker will try again. This one in play, and Mosier unable to keep it alive in the Yankton back line. As Elise Christofferson back in there, continues to feed the set assists. And she's got 3 so far. By my count, Campbell Boddicker with her first ace. 4 Governors with a kill. 4 Governors with a kill apiece so far. 7-4 Govs. Christofferson, the server here, Pierre's in the net, but Yankton gets a McDermott assist to Olivia Dimmer in the middle. She'll put one down through the block anyway. A lot of one-and-dones so far. The Governors have had a couple of 2-point rallies, and they still lead 7-5 here as Yankton serves it up. Sanchez, Gov's not in system, had to push it away, but now as Sanchez pushed it out of there, first hit by the setter, Camille McDermott, but then I think it was Bryn Kenny who tried to get back to the middle from the net in the front line, not able to get there. It's only one touch. You could give Sanchez a kill, but it's got to be more of an error on the Gazelles' part. To the knees goes Rinke, puts it up, and there's another block for the Governors in the middle. McKenna Schleckaway getting up and denying a good swing by the Gazelles. Comes with a service point. Rinke will serve it again, and 9-5. Laney, the junior, off the bench, back row specialist, serves it across. Drotzman will play it up. Now outside, Collar with a good swing. They dig to Price, and then Elise Christofferson with a reflex play. Pierre able to get it away. Now Collar again. This one, according to Eric Gerlach on the ladder, right near that touch, or that hit, was not able to clear. So Yankton with a third error here in game number 1. The Governors opening up a 10-5 lead now. Rinke with a good line drive, played up by Mosier. Bump pass by McDermott. That ends up going over the net. That was inadvertent. And not only that, but it falls out of bounds. So another unforced error here by the Gazelles. There's the thing that talking with Coach Chelsea Law, obviously struggling teams will commit those unforced errors. Here's a good deep serve by Rinke. Yankton's got to try to minimize those. Collar set, dug out by Kaiser. She'll be blocked on the running swing. Now back the other way go the Governors, and Lily Sanchez is blocked in the middle of the Yankton front line. A defensive point here for Bryn Kenny. That'll bring a 4-point rally for the Governors to an end. And now 6 serving, 11. Yankton with McDermott serving. Right to left if you get a full court view of this one. Kaiser takes a big shot. The dig back across, and Lily Sanchez will hammer it home. Second time that's happened from the Yankton defense. A nice dig, but just a little too far, and an easy put away for a Governor front line hitter. So Michaela Sherwood put one back with a 2-hand tap, and this time Sanchez able to take a full swing. Put it home with authority. 12-6 Governors. Remy Price serves. Played by Ava Collar, but the return is back over and out of bounds. That's another ace for the Governors. Their second of the night, and another timeout that'll be taken here by the visiting Gazelles. 13-6 our score. Game number 1. Halfway through, we're playing to 25, and you got to win by 2 each time. Back in 30 seconds after this Coca-Cola timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Back at Riggs High Gym, 13-6 Governors starting to open things up just a little bit, even though at times early on, if I may say so, I think the Governors have been a little lackadaisical at times. They've only got 1 error so far, but they've sent a few more free balls across than I think they would have liked. Maybe that's something for them to shore up, but Yankton trying to get their serve receive in motion as well. Better play this time out of the break as Drotzman swings away, but Lainey Rinke will dig it out. Now a half-hearted hit for Sanchez. There's good body control by McDermott to stay on her side of the net to keep one alive. Governors get another chance, and Kaiser will put it away. Avery on the left side, cross-court set coming from Lily Sanchez. And Pierre opens up a 14-6 advantage. Price to go again. Sends it away. Good pass from Mosier to McDermott this time. Drotzman dug out by the Governors. There's a shot for Terwilliger, and with a touch by Mosier in the back row, as Reese puts this one away. So now 15-6 Governors lead here in the early goings. Just the first set. Playing the best 3 out of 5 as far as games go. Price will serve it again. Line drive is across. Played up to the setter McDermott. This time Kenny denied by the Govs up front. Now outside to the left. And McDermott blocked back. Here's another good hustle play by McDermott. The Governors have it another opportunity. Kaiser is dug out of the back row. McDermott with another good play, and this one is through the block, and it's down. This will go to Ava Collar with a left-handed tip. Now that kill for Yankton never happens if it isn't for a lot of hustle from Chloe McDermott. Very good setter here. Collar will rotate to serve, but she'll lob one a little too long, and the Governors will get a serve right back. 16 serving 7. Pierre with a cushion now. Talk about Yankton's schedule. They played a lot of good teams very well. In fact, 4 games against Brandon Valley last week, and all of them, the losing team ended up in the 20s. Brandon Valley lost 3-1. Serve returned back to the net. And again, Avery Kaiser and the Governors get an opportunity to put one away with some smoke. And Kaiser with her third kill, 17-7. Sanchez will serve it again. Mosier ranging over to get it up in the air. McDermott, nice bump pass outside to the left. Carmen Koletsky denied, though. Here's Terwilliger with another big swing, and good. Reese Terwilliger. Not too many people hit him harder than the 5'11 junior for the Governors. 18-7 now. Pierre doing a better job of scoring 2-3 in a row. Here's a net serve, and it's shimmies across out of the reach. And off of the shoe tops of Ava Collar. That's the third ace for the Governors, and Lily Sanchez with her first. You're quite comfortable right now. 19-7 on the way to 25 here, game one. Sanchez across to Mosier, McDermott. And Koletsky with a good swing here. As this one is south of the block of the Governors. Cameron Koletsky's first kill of the night. Yankton with 5 kills from 5 different players. 19-8 our score. Governors lead. Mosier will lob one across. Rinke covers it up in the middle in the Governors' side. Outside it goes from Sanchez to Terwilliger off the net. She'll be dug out. Free ball back. Rinke, Sanchez, Terwilliger on the right side this time. Up high as Mosier gets a punch dig. Nicely done. Governors with another chance on a free ball. From Sherwood to start it up. Kaiser with a dig. Here come those scrappy Gazelles. Pancake attempt. Second one no good. Koletsky will score another one. The Governors making a good effort to keep that one off the floor. But there you have it. The Governors with 4 good swings on that rally. And nothing hits the floor. As I like to say, nothing falls but raindrops sometimes. Here's Peyton Mosier to serve for a third time. Good swing in the serve in the Governor back line. As Rinke and Price both agreed, that one was looking like it was going long. Not the case. They put the point up on the wrong score, wrong side of the scoreboard. There it is. Changed now. 19-10 Governors. 3 in a row for the Gazelles, though. Here comes Rinke. This one is back over to the Yankton side. McDermott will leave it back with Drotzman just a little bit long as she was aiming down the line to the back right. In the corner, that one at the feet of line judge Rachel Arbach, who got a good look at it. 20-10. The Governors will take side out back. 10-point lead with just 5 to go. Avery Kaiser will check out. Her turn to serve, but Grace Soma, senior off the bench, in to get some back row play, and she'll get a dig right away on the return by the Gazelles. Somebody's got to get this one across for the Governors, and they do. Battle at the net. Boddicker got it across. Now the Governors get it back again. Terwilliger on the quick set. This time will not go. That one off the net, and Mosier able to make a play. Now it's Sanchez. Price will send it back up to Campbell Boddicker, and that one through the dig attempt, and it's down. Give a set assist to the libero, Remy Price, showing some versatility. Campbell Boddicker with her second kill of the day. As the Governors hit 10 in that department out of their 21 points scored here in game number 1. Soma to serve it again. Race returned back by Ava Collar to the back row. This one good as Price had cheated up a little too much. That'll be a kill for number 5, Olivia Dimmer. Give Yankton the serve back. 11 serving 21. Obviously a big hill to climb here for the Gazelles. Sherwood will take a swing and score it. Bump set spike. The Governors work it well right away in system. And Michaela Sherwood has her second kill, and Pierre will take a serve right back. This is one of 2 volleyball matches, by the way, on DRG Media Group stations tonight. KGFX AM at Parkview Gym, and the Stanley County Buffaloes are hosting the Dupree Tigers. Here's another ace for Reese Terwilliger. Misplayed by the Gazelles. 2 peanut butter cups for Reese tonight. 23-11. Game number 1 winding down. Terwilliger to the back right again. Played up by Drotzman. Up to the front, and it's Sherwood out on the Governor right side with an ace block. That'll be her second. Yankton denied yet again. Here it is, set point. The Governors, bit of a slow start, but they've really opened things up, and they're playing quite well on both sides of the net, both offensively and defensively. For the game, Sherwood, half-hearted tap away. Collar got a dig. Now the miss from Koletsky out wide. That one won't clear the net. The sixth error of that first set for the Gazelles gives the Governors a Game 1 victory. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it's Pierre 25, Yankton 11. The Governors lead 1-0 on the scoreboard, sponsored by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Pierre Governor Volleyball and your official voice of the Govs, River 92.
Grosenberg Implement realizes it's been a dry year and wants everyone to be safe out there this year during the harvest season. So this week, Grosenberg Implement is offering a 10% discount on fire extinguishers during Fire Prevention Week. Get one for the house, farm, grain bins, vehicles, or even your John Deere equipment. Just ask any one of Grosenberg Implement's parts staff for more information in any of their locations.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Field House in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Field House in Pierre.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
And we'll play Huron in their next match Tuesday night. We've still got Sioux Falls Jefferson coming up on the end of the schedule later on, at the end of the regular season. No results as of yet on that one, but of course we'll keep you updated. Harrisburg is at Aberdeen Central. The Govs will play Aberdeen next Saturday here at Riggs High Gym as well. Well, the Gazelles on the Comtech first serve get up in system, but Ava Collar is denied right away in a solo block or an ace block from Reese Terwilliger. A defensive point for the Governors to start. A service point at that here in game number 2. Price will come straight up the middle once again. Yankton plays it back. Punch it out. Now a chance for Sanchez. She is denied, but Price keeps it alive behind the front line of the Governors. Back to the Gazelles in the middle, and the touch here. Did that make it? It looks like it did. Chase Drotzman, a 5'10 junior, got a chance to get in there, but Terwilliger, I believe, got an ace block if she did indeed get a touch on that. When in doubt, we'll give her the padding of the stats. Now a chance for another block, and Terwilliger does it again. This was a return of serve by Yankton that sent Camille McDermott a little too close to the net. She had only one choice, and that was to try to put it across, but Terwilliger saw it coming, was able to tap it right on back. 3-0 to start for the Governors here in the second set. Here's a swing for Collar. That is no good as Kaiser will dig it out. Terwilliger takes a swing, but she also dug out. Now the Gazelles get one through, and Chase Drotzman just in off the bench to start game number 2, able to put this one home. First 3 to the Governors. Now 1 serving 3. Yankton's first serve of the second set is a low one by McDermott. That one does not clear. Harrisburg strikes first at Aberdeen at 25-19, set 1 victory for the Tigers, who the Governors battled in Harrisburg just 2 nights ago. Sanchez to serve in a 4-1 lead, second game for the Govs. McDermott with a bump pass. She'll leave it with Collar. Another block. Here's Sherwood, but Yankton covers it up. Now Macy Drotzman just to tap her across. Here comes Kaiser, and a violation on the Yankton side. Coming too close, too far. Kaiser gets the point here, but officially it will go as an error for Yankton. 4-2. Nope, that was Kaiser with an illegal back row attack. So that's an error on the Governors. I was wondering what that signal was. Now it all makes sense. Kaiser was across the 10-foot line. Well, now she's up front. So I don't know who was illegal and on that last point for Pierre, but Avery Kaiser makes good on the kill here. She'll rotate back to serve. Avery's 4th kill now in a 5-2 lead, but she'll miss the serve wide to the right. Second service error for Pierre. In fact, Kaiser has both of them, as it turns out. 3 serving 5. Gazelles coming up next here as Peyton Mosier will serve. Peyton's playing some good back row defense so far, but the Governors have just kept that attack coming. There is a set punch dig of Campbell Boddicker. Yankton clears it out. Sanchez will go back to Boddicker. This one no good. Now Mosier with a bump pass up front, and Cameron Koletsky rather, with a bit of a redirect. She might have mishit that one, but it comes across, and that's out of the reach of the Governor defense, and a service point for the Gazelles. Serving again, Mosier, 4 serving 5, and a misplay for Terwilliger backing off. This will be an ace for Yankton. Mosier's second ace. She has all or both of the aces for the visiting team. Yankton back even now. 5 serving 5. This time, though, Peyton Mosier a little too strong. That one will sail. And the point goes to Pierre. Side out, 6 serving 5. Terwilliger's turn to serve. There's Reese. Sends it across. Here's another one. Dangerous. And Campbell Boddicker gets an opportunity. Macy Drotzman unable to keep that one in play on the Yankton side. Boddicker slams it home. And an easy point back to Pierre, who leads at 7-5. Terwilliger again. This one goes back deep left, but that's fair by plenty. Drotzman ducks underneath it. Reese with her 3rd. Peanut Butter Bunny right there. 8 serving 5. I'd say it's almost Halloween. We should make Halloween candy references. But anyway, coming back, Koletsky. Good play here by the Gazelles in system. Carmen Koletsky leads the Gazelles now with 4 kills on the night. It's Terwilliger and Sherwood checking out. It's Price back in for Terwilliger as the libero. And Elise Christopherson back in up front. McKenna Schleckaway takes a run on the slide, and this one, good. Christopherson and Schleckaway teaming up. McKenna becomes the 6th Governor to register a kill so far tonight. Pierre leading 9-6. And it's Christopherson to serve here. And that one stays low and into the net. A miss for Elise. She's had her struggles at times, but has been doing a much better job of late. Pierre's got to be careful, though, not to be complacent here. They've won that first game easily, 25-11. Right now, still in a battle, 9-7. And Pierre returns one back too far over the net. And right there is Dimmer to put it back home for a kill. Her 3rd of the night. Yankton right there with him, 8 serving 9. Koletsky will serve it again. Sanchez right up to Christopherson. This time, system for the Governors. Schleckaway is dug right back over to the Pierce side. But Pierre has to shove it out. Christofferson with the last push. Now a chance for Collar on the left side for the Gazelles front line. Nothing there. Boddicker redirecting will miss low and into the net. A hitting error for Pierre. Their second of the game, third of the night. Coach Kim Byerly in the pink fleece sweatshirt up, telling the girls, settle down just a little bit here as we've got our second tie of the second set. Here at 9-9, Sanchez on the run, power tap out. Yankton defends. Collar doesn't get this one across. 4-hit violation. It'll be just their first error. Governor defense was there to give her something else to think about. Yankton unable to take the lead. Here has it back at 10, serving 9. Here comes Lainey Rinke. As Boddicker is out, Rinke back into play through the back line. For the Governors, Price with an easy dig of Collar. Now Kaiser is back in up front. This a big block, but back out of bounds over the ladder. Fan side of things. And give another kill to Avery Kaiser, her 5th. Let's see who got the set assist. I try to keep track of that thing, those types of things a little more and more as we continue along. Yankton will return a good, solid Sanchez serve. Back coming with it is Kaiser, and she does it again. Ties with 3 in the game, 6 in the match, 12-9. The Governor lead is 3, second set, and Chelsea Law will take her first timeout of game number 2. Timeouts in our broadcast sponsored by Coca-Cola Bottling and Pierre. We're back in 30 seconds. The Govs up a set here on River 92.7 and DRG News.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
Who's all going on getting ready for a colonoscopy? Happy birthday, Brian.
That's just fun. It's a fun night here. Digging Pink at Riggs High Gym this evening. Brian Oakland, play-by-play. People are making fun of me for hitting a milestone today, as it turns out. Anyway, we move on. 12-9, second set. Yankton returning, but get a block right back at him from Lily Sanchez. Pierre has it now on their side. Sanchez will take a swat. Mosier sent to the floor and a great dig, but right back to the net and over, where McKenna Schleckaway waits to pounce, and Schleckaway will put it away. 4 in a row, breaking a 9-9 tie for the Governors. Now 13-9. Lainey Rinke will continue in serve. Another serve too close to the net. McDermott trying to keep it alive is blocked, and there's Schleckaway again. No play out of that for the Governors. Give another block to Schleckaway, even though Yankton got 3 touches on it coming back. Here's biggest run of the night right now at 5, leading 14-9. They won that first set 25-11 with some large runs, but I don't think they had more than 4 at any one point. They had several 4-point rallies, though. Ava Collar takes a swing. Lainey Rinke with the keep alive. Sanchez on the return is dug out. Now Collar again, and yet another block. Sanchez right back to Peyton Mosier, who keeps it alive. Chloe McDermott cannot keep it in play out of the net. Peyton Mosier's self-defense. And Lily Sanchez with the big one there. And now 15-9 Governors. Got to give Sanchez a kill on that. Maybe not officially, but she set that one up. Here's a good play in the middle for Yankton as they'll get one from Olivia Dimmer to get through the block and down. And that 6-point Governor run comes to an end. Now 10 serving 15. Yankton coming back with it. Dimmer is back to serve. Played up by Kaiser. They'll get it outside to Schleckaway on the right, but she is blocked right back, kept alive. Kaiser takes another swing. Yankton defends. Here's Collar to the back middle, and Rinke sent it back over. Good job by Cameron Koletsky to keep it alive for Yankton. Here's a big swing for Schleckaway in the middle, and that one will sail too long. A third hitting error in the game for the Governors, but a an aggressive error at that. Well, McKenna's jumped a few times, rolled an ankle, just was held out of action on Tuesday night in Harrisburg, but she's looking pretty good so far here tonight. Price will play up the serve. Kaiser is blocked and dug. And as Christofferson had to get around Sanchez, able to put it back across. Yankton will take a swing, but will not clear the net. Another good aggressive attack from Chase Drotzman, I believe it was, but this one just stays a little bit. Here we'll take a 5-point lead, 16-11. Price serves it up. Macy Drotzman up to a hook away from McDermott. Now Sanchez will take a swing. This one stays low and into the net, and a point to the Gazelles. 16-12. Our score here. Starting to see a little bit more from Yankton as to what makes them still a difficult team to put away. People used to use the term scrappy for peer teams that struggled, and that was certainly the case. Now Yankton coming back, and if you're not ready for it, they'll hammer you. Macy Drotzman gets her second kill. Service point for the Gazelles, and it's 16-13. Governors lead by 3. Yankton already surpassing their point total from set number 1, which they lost 25-11. This one just missing wide in front of the Governor bench. A service error for Camille McDermott. Here back up by 4 now. 17-13, serving is Lily Sanchez. Christofferson checking out. Sanchez sends it across. Mosier sets it up to McDermott, who sends it outside to Drotzman, but Kaiser will dig it out. Governor's going back to Reese Terwilliger. That one is blocked up into the Governor Pink fans. Talked about the Pink ladies. Those guys would be the T-Birds, I guess, but they're still wearing pink. Give Terwilliger an ace, or rather a kill, her third of the night. Sanchez with the set assist. Lily with the hot smash in serve will get another ace herself. Ace number 6 for Pierre, and the lead has grown to 6 now at 19-13. Terwilliger with 3, Sanchez with a couple. Remy Price has an ace also. Sanchez another good strong serve. Well played by Yankton, and a good swing in the middle, but Michaela Sherwood says no yet again, and the Governor's already with 8 solo blocks, ace blocks here in this match. 20-13, another 4 straight run off here by Sanchez and the Govs. McDermott will bump it out to Drotzman. This one through the block, that'll find its way down. Macy Drotzman's third. Governor Cushion continues to build a little bit, but Yankton with that side out, cuts back into it. 14 serving 20 now. And on the run is Ava Collar. Misplayed by Rinky back to the net, but a good job in keeping it in play out of there from Sanchez. Free balled out by the Govs, and a tap kill good for Macy Drotzman. Yankton with a service point. Collar set that one up with a pretty good serve. Pierre didn't really get in system, and now chance for Yankton to keep it coming. 15, serving 20. This is Price, right up to Sanchez. Good swing as Sherwood is blocked. She kept it alive, but then Sherwood with a pass over to Reese Terwilliger, who will put this one away. It's not a set assist, but first touch from Sherwood up into the air, and Terwilliger able to time it out. I'd have to give Sherwood an assist on that one. 21-15, Governors by 6 again. Palm tap away for Yankton, and then the dig comes right back across, but Pierre will defend, and they set it up. Sanchez again to the middle, and Michaela Sherwood starting to play well. 3 blocks, now 3 kills for Michaela, the junior. 22-15. Another serve away from Grace Soma. In there serving in place of Avery Kaiser. Soma cannot dig this one. That's Macy Drotzman with her 4th kill in the game. Drotzman just a junior, but it seems to me she's been around a while in the volleyball court, maybe a little basketball as well. I believe her to be maybe one of the leaders of this squad. Peyton Mosier will take a swing in serve, but this one will hook out of bounds. That'll be a miss. And the Governors are 2 away from going up 2 sets. 23 serving 16, Terwilliger. Shoots it across. Drotzman got caught in between. One of those that's coming right at you. Right at your chest, and you can't get underneath it to set it. You can't get on top of or underneath it to bump it up either. One of those tweeners. 4 peanut butter pumpkins for Reese Terwilliger. 24-16, set point for the Govs. Tap away here. Is that off of the net? They'll give it to the Governors. A hitting error by Yankton, and Pierre now up 2 sets to none on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The Governors defeat Yankton in the second, 25-16. 2 games to none. Pierre will lead. We're reaching halftime of our broadcast. Halftime brought to you by Leiden & Associates, Ameriprise Financial. You'll find them in the Northridge Plaza in Pierre. Let's pause for 90 seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Oh, why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt. And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome. When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Good to have you here on a Thursday night. Volleyball tonight, the game of the year on the gridiron tomorrow. The Governors and T area in the regular season. Of course, the rematch from last year's State 11 AA championship when the Governors came from 20 points down to kind of give us all something that we'll remember forever. We'll see if tomorrow can be something just as exciting. T area, by the way, has lost some of the some stud seniors from a year ago, but a very fast team, and something that the Govs are going to have to be ready for tomorrow. 6:25, by the way, pregame tomorrow night from Hollister Field. Yankton with a Comtech first serve in game number 3. Governors set it up outside to the right to McKenna Schleckaway, but the attack will go long. And the Governors, or rather the Gazelles, with their first lead of the night, 1-0 here in the third set. Miscommunication and a serve return error for Pierre. So back-to-back miscues. Yankton will score the first two of game 3. Camille McDermott serving. Puts a head of steam on this one. Laney Rinke plays it up to Elise Christopherson. Avery Kaiser will be dug out on the attack, though. Now Yankton returns. Dig by Sanchez, but it's back over to the Yankton side. Now off the net. Swing from the right there for Macy Drotzman, and a return attack. Good for Lily Sanchez. Governors spot Yankton a 2-0 lead. With their first point and a side out. Now one serving two. Remy Price to serve first, as per usual for the Governors. Schleckaway checks out for Pierre. From the 10-foot line, palmed away by Drotzman. Christopherson to Kaiser. She tried to redirect with two hands, but that one a little too sharp of an angle, and it stays in the net. And Yankton will score again. 3-1 Gazelles. They'll serve. Ava Collard. Good line drive across, but well played by Kaiser. Up to Christopherson. Terwilliger with a dig back to the net. McDermott can't run it down, and that'll be a kill for Reese Terwilliger. Terwilliger with 5, one behind Kaiser, who leads the team with 6 so far. 2 serving 3. It is Sanchez's turn to serve for the Govs. Another one back close to the net. McDermott with a good pass behind her to Drotzman, blocked by the Govs. Koletsky clears it away. Chance for Sanchez out to Kaiser, up to the rafters on the dig by Collar. It comes back down to the back row. Peyton Mosier was there. Free ball away from Yankton. Now one off the net here. And now the Governors get the benefits of a hometown bounce on that one. Sanchez to Terwilliger. She hit it so hard it bounced off the net. But Yankton there with the block. Sends it to the scorer's table. And out of play. 3-3 Governors. Now a good shot here. And I believe that's Macy Drotzman with a kill. Yep, number 6 for Macy. Mentioned Stanley County and Dupree battling at Parkview Gym across the river. That's on KGFX. Dupree with the first set victory, 25-16. Peyton Mosier serving. More miscommunication for the Governors in the back line. They let it fall. And it's an ace for Peyton Mosier, her 3rd of the night. She has all 3 in that department for Yankton. This one, though, she'll give it back. And each of her 3 aces, she's countered as well with a service error now. 4 serving 5, Governors. Here early in the 3rd, Pierre looking for a sweep. Lob serve goes deep for Kaiser. Mosier plays it up to McDermott. Now down the line, and Macy Drotzman continues to hit well. I like what Yankton has. I always say as the setters go, so go the team. But the struggles that Yankton has, I don't believe, are generally attributed to their setter. Camille McDermott is a good one. She moves around very well. There's a power tap by Michaela Sherwood, but this one will go long. And the Governors committing a few errors to help the Yankton cause. They lead 7-4 here in the 3rd. Drotzman back to serve again. Kaiser will play it up to Sanchez. Terwilliger dug out. Here's Koletsky off the 10-foot line. Might have been a block there for Terwilliger. Nope, they say 4 hits. That did not clear. And side out will go back to the Governors. 5 serving 7. As Yankton has maintained the lead throughout this 3rd set so far. Here we'll add wire to wire in each of the first 2 games. Koletsky swings. Kaiser will dig it back up to Sanchez. She'll set it up to Campbell Boddicker. Nicely kept alive up front for the Gazelles. Pierre will have to try it again. This time it's Schleckaway. Mosier went after it, but she does not reach it. Do they say there was a touch? They do. Maybe the touch was up front. I don't believe it was from Peyton Mosier, the libero. That'll be Campbell Boddicker. Nope, they say Schleckaway. It was Schleckaway in the middle. That's where that one came from. Her 4th kill on the board. I actually have her with 3, but I think we can go with 4. 6 serving 7 here. Another dig for Kaiser from Cameron Koletsky. Here we'll get a free ball tap back to them. Here's Schleckaway again. Not much on that one. McDermott will back bump it across the way. Koletsky again. Boddicker ranging off the net. Digs it out. Now Schleckaway taps. It comes right back. Sanchez out to Boddicker. Two-hander down almost. Yeah, 3 hits. But, boy, Macy Drotzman got underneath that one. We'll give a kill to Campbell Boddicker, but that one looked like it was falling into an open campfire, but Yankton did everything they could to try to keep it alive. They just ran out of hits. 7-7. Another one back to the net. Boddicker couldn't slam it away as it was McDermott who gets up there. Good play for Camille McDermott. In fact, I think I'll give her a block on that one. Pierre never did have a play set up. So the second ace block of the night for the Gazelles. They still maintain an 8-7 lead. Kaiser attacks from the back row. This one out of bounds, no good. To her right, and the Governors for the first time tonight will take a timeout, a Coca-Cola timeout at that, falling behind here 9-7. Still early, third game. Coca-Cola Bottling of Pierre sponsoring timeouts, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Governor Volleyball.
For reliable
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
Good news? I'm not.
Well, congrats to all of those who have not reached the Big 5-0 as of yet. 9-7, Yankton leading here in the third. As the Gazelles will continue in serve, Cameron Koletsky sends it across. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. High school volleyball tonight, and again, big football matchup tomorrow with Pierre and T area at Phil Troutner Stadium at Hollister Field. Boddicker takes another swing here. Yankton defending a lot better so far here in the third game. They'll swing with Ava Collar out on the left side. Pierre will defend. Boddicker will try a third time, but Mosier digs out. In the back row, free ball coming back, and that one a bit of a miss hit for Collar as it'll stay wide and out of bounds. Now Pierre with that side out back within 1, 8 serving 9. Christofferson sends it across. Played up here, but Yankton with a quick set and the miss in the attack for Olivia Dimmer. Trying to go to the back left corner. But misfiring out of bounds. Now 9-9. The Governors tie again. Tied at 3, tied at 7. Here now tied at 9. Pierre will try for their first lead in the third set. Won't get it here. That'll be a block. Or actually a swinging kill for Olivia Dimmer. Pierre's block up front from Schleckaway. She came back down but is called for the lift. And a point here to Yankton. 10 serving 9. Yankton again proving difficult to put away at times. Dimmer takes her eye off the serve, though. The running jumper stays low and into the net. Back to Pierre it'll go. 7 service errors for the Governors now, or for the Gazelles now. Here we'll try to send one across. This is the junior Lainey Rinke. Away. Back up to McDermott. She turns around and takes a swing, but Price digs it out. Now the push in the middle for the Governors. And was that Schleckaway or is that the setter? That's Elise Christofferson, who found an opening to the back right. Gets it down. Pierre with their first lead of game number 3, looking for a sweep, but that won't last as Rinke will miss one low and into the net. Now 11-11. Still a long way to go in this third game. You're hoping for the 3-game sweep. McDermott will serve for the Gazelles. Kaiser plays it up to Christofferson. Wants it back. There's a touch, says Brianna Kuzler. That'll be a kill for Avery Kaiser. Her first of game 3. Match high. 7 on the night. In fact, Terwilliger for Pierre and Drotzman also have 7. So 3 players with that many. Now a service ace for the Governors as Collar misplays it in the back row. Remy Price with the single, her second of the night. Pierre up by a couple. 13-11. Here past the halfway point now of game number 3 on the way to 25. McDermott will keep one alive. Price with the dig. Now big shot here for Terwilliger. Koletsky digs. Mosier runs it down the loose ball and then free ball returned back. Here's Christofferson setting up Kaiser in the middle. Good lunge attempt from McDermott, but nothing doing for a second touch, and Avery Kaiser will score another. Yankton to take a timeout. Now Pierre leading 14-11 here in the third timeout, sponsored by Coca-Cola Bottling. And Pierre will take a 30-second break and back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
And Wilbur.
Caring for residents and being a part of an amazing team. Check.
And Wilbur Ellis. Our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. The Governors starting to maybe build some momentum here in this third game as they hope for the sweep tonight. They've got the first two, 25-11, 25-16. Brian Oakland back with you, and Remy Price back in serve. Big shot left side, though, on the return. It is Macy Drotzman who takes over the match high honors with her 8th kill. That one ate right up on Avery Kaiser. 12 serving 14. Here come the Gazelles. Ava Collar to serve it away. Lob serve. Kaiser played it up, was hoping for it back, but it went out to Terwilliger instead. Now Reese in a battle at the net. It goes to the Yankton side. They'll set up Koletsky, and almost a collision by two Pierre backline players, and Cameron Koletsky will get the kill here. That'll be her 5th. Yankton hanging tough, 14-13 Governors. That's service point for the Gazelles. This one will not clear, however. And back it'll go to the Governors with a 2-point lead. 15-13. Here comes Lily Sanchez, the 5'9" senior. Always on that right side of the basketball lane, coming up to the net. Here's a good shot again. It's Macy Drotzman. Yankton doing a better job of getting in system here in this third game. And you can see the difference when they get Drotzman and Koletsky, I think in particular. They've got some hard hitters. Governors having more difficulty here. Yankton defends. Avery Kaiser's attack. Now Koletsky back out on the left side. Didn't get much on that. Kaiser going to have to return, but she'll pull the string on this one. Palm shot down for a kill. Kaiser was quiet for a while here in this third set, but now she's got 3 in this one and 3 in each of our 3 games so far. Total of 9, of course. 16-14 Governors. Here's Price to the back row. Staying with it is Kaiser. Cleared it away. Another big shot. This time Drotzman too tall, too high, too long. Point to the Governors in serve, leading 17-14 now. Kaiser back there again. Hot shot. Returned up into the rafters. Mosier runs it down. Now a big back bump away from Camille McDermott. Governors in system, but the miss on the hook. Terwilliger wide over to the Governor, or the Yankton bench side. Here with 6 miscues now here in this third game. Drotzman serves, 17-15, Pierre by 2. Boddicker will take a swing. It's blocked right back to her. Gets it up into the air. Sanchez outside right. Terwilliger. More defense as it continues, and McDermott backing off, was free balling it with a back bump, and it comes across and falls right into the Governor campfire. That is a kill for Camille McDermott. Here was ready to take a deep push back. That never came. There's Terwilliger. Comebacker is good. Reese Terwilliger, good cross-court effort. Kill number 7. She has the Governors leading by 2 again. It is 18-16. And serving is Reese Terwilliger. Played up by Peyton Mosier. Cammie McDermott. Punched out of there by the Governors with a Sanchez dig. Coming back Boddicker, but Yankton will deny. Underneath it goes Kaiser. Shot across the court from Michaela Sherwood, set up on the right side. And that one misses out of bounds. 7 errors for the Governors. And again, I wouldn't call them complacent right now, but you can't relax. You got to stay after it and keep on the aggressiveness. Christofferson sets up. Boddicker, the dig right back, and there is Schleckaway to pound it home. Another point, side out, back to Pierre, who leads 19-17. 2-point advantage. Christofferson serves. Pierre has 6 to go to a 3-game sweep. There's Olivia Dimmer, and the Governors for the first time tonight are in the net, so an error. And side out right back to Yankton. Yankton came here to Riggs High Gym twice last year, I believe. Actually, take that back. There was a trip to Yankton by the Govs. As Dimmer serves long, it'll go back to Pierre. But when they came here in the Sodak 16 as a 12 seed, it was a very windy day, just like today. So Yankton battling the wind and the rocking of the bus for 3.5 hours to get up here to the capital city for the 2nd straight trip. Gazelles set it up outside, but will miss long. Their 5th hitting error, and the Govs lead by 3 with 4 points to go. 21-18. Rinke serves it away. Good play up to McDermott this time. Coming on the run with a good shot there is Chase Drotzman. I like the way Yankton set that up. McDermott was there in the middle, got a good pass, and she just set it straight up. And backing off away from the net was Chase Drotzman, but she got a nice running start at that one and is able to crush it home. 21-19, Governors lead, and it's Happer by Kaiser. Will not make it back to the net. The Governors will take a timeout as Yankton's back within 1. Pierre needs to finish here. 21.
Also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
21-20. Age is just, well, it's more than just a something. Anyway, back at it, the Governors with a 1-point lead. A milestone day for the announcer here tonight, but it's Yankton who doesn't want to go quietly. They continue to set things up. Out of the timeout, Macy Drotzman with her 5th kill of the set, her 10th on the night, and Yankton has drawn even now, 21-21. Continuing to serve Camille McDermott. Price will play it up for Pierre to Christofferson. 2-hand shove, good for Avery Kaiser. Kaiser found the line there. The opening in the back left. Yankton was able to tie it. Can't get the lead. Now the Governors have a 22-21 advantage. Pushed up into the air here by Collar on the Remy Price serve. Kaiser will run one down. Second hit well done by Terwilliger. with some hustle. Yankton will swing with Collard, dug out by Rinke. Kaiser on the run and a running palm shot. From Mosier up to McDermott. Slide out by Drotzman, dug out. Pierre will return, half-hearted. Couldn't get much on it. Collard goes deep. Big set dig. Now a misplay from Christofferson, but a free ball back to Yankton, out by Pierre. Here's Terwilliger. Christofferson will push it up to Sanchez, and Lilly finally with the put away. Long point, not a pretty point, but the Govs will take it. 23-21 here. Price on the run will serve it across. Another tweener that stays alive for Yankton. Drotzman just off the floor is denied, and a good play for Laney Rinke. Kaiser swings, dig back over, and it's on the line. Rinke let it go. Maybe he was getting some advice to let it drop. It looked like it might have gone wide. Well, she was right there. I guess when in doubt, just play it. Cameron Koletsky with the dig over into the kill. 23-22 Govs. Trying to get the finish. Here comes Terwilliger, and that one punch dig, but back over and out of bounds. Big, quick set, hot shot, Reese Terwilliger. And the Governors are up to match point. With that rally point, now 24-22. Lily Sanchez to serve for the match, just across. Yankton with one last-ditch effort. It's up into the rafters, and that'll do it. Yankton plays well in the third, but the Governors outlast, and they'll get that three-set sweep. And a nice little birthday gift for the announcer. 25-22, the final on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Pierre wins it. All three of them, 25-11, 25-16, and 25-22. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Use their budget plan and keep full service when it gets cold. And it just may in the near future with Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we will go to postgame. Postgame coming up and brought to you by our friends at Family Dental with offices in Pierre and Gettysburg as the Governors sweep the Gazelles tonight in your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
You know that feeling? The feeling that things couldn't get any better? It's you at your best. Being your best means owning your health. It means not only meeting your goals, but crushing them, then setting new ones. Partner with an Avera primary care provider. We are right here to help you create health goals so you can feel your best and move forward to your healthiest self. Learn more at avera.org/checkup. Avera, moving health forward.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to DakotaStormRoofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
As a new season is upon us, the Service and Parts Department at Beck Motor Company want to remind you to get your vehicle serviced early to avoid any breakdowns and service-related frustrations. Get up to $100 mail-in rebate on a set of 4 tires, along with 4 oil changes, a $200 value. Take $15 off a light detail, $645 for a spray-in bed liner to protect your investment. See all our specials at beck-motors.com. Call us to schedule at 605-224-5912. Beck Motor Company, Pierre. There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Happy birthday, bald guy.
Well, now they're attacking my hairstyles, and in addition to my age, I guess. But welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Good night for the Governors, as it turns out. A 3-game sweep. It's Pierre coming in to really take care of business against a team that has had their struggles this season. That's what Pierre should be doing coming in. Sometimes, though, it's not that easy. Talk about how difficult Yankton can make things. They've done that for a number of teams, and that third game was a case in point. Yankton played very well throughout that third set. Governors started to commit a few more mistakes that they weren't committing earlier in the match, but in the end, Pierre's still able to make enough plays, and they get that third game under their belts in a 3-game sweep, 25-11, 25-16, 25-22. Welcome to our Family Dental postgame. Family Dental with offices in Pierre and in Gettysburg. The first game saw Pierre still a little lackadaisical, maybe a little slow starting, but a couple of 2-point rallies get them to a 6-3 lead, then a 7-4 advantage, and then they got a 4-point run put together to go from 7-5 to 11-5. A Yankton side out, and another 4-point rally for the Governors. They lead 15-6. Another Yankton side out, and another 4-point rally for the Governors, put them up 19-7, and they cruised from there. In fact, finishing with one final 4-point run. They score the last 4 points of that set, and they win it 25-11. In fact, add the first 3 to start the second set, and they led 3-0. Never looked back in that. They, however, were matched at 5-5 and then 9-9, but a 6-point run for the Governors put them up 15-9, and Yankton got as close as 5 one last time, actually as close as 3 at 16-13. They were within 5 at 20-15, but the Governors go on a 5-1 rally from there, and they win it going away in the second set, 25-16. Then the Gazelles start out in serve. They score the first 2 of the second set. Pierre got 1, and Pierre was able to tie them at 3. But Yankton was able to kind of keep the Governors at the proverbial arm's length. Pierre did tie them again at 7 and again at 9, but Yankton leading 10-9. Governors finally got their first lead at 11-10, but that was short-lived. A service error made it an 11-all tie. Then the Governors scored 3 from there to go up 14-11. And they never did trail in that one after that. Yankton finally scored 3 in a row to get back even at 21-21. Govs with 2. Yankton with a side out. The Govs score the last 2 as well. So that 4-1 rally puts this one away, 25-22. Certainly not easy, but Pierre did have their sloppiest set of the night with 9 hitting errors and a service error in there as well. But Pierre overall did serve very well once again. Is that something with a lot of struggles over the course of the season at times for Pierre, but now they put together back-to-back really good percentage serving nights. Pierre will have the advantage as we take a look at the stats in this one. 35-26 in the kill column, led by Avery Kaiser with 10. The senior leading the way in double figures. Reese Terwilliger had a very good swinging night. She'll finish with 8. And then Lily Sanchez with 5. McKenna Schleckaway with 4. Campbell Boddicker with 4. And Michaela Sherwood had a good night, too. She'll get 3 kills. Elise Christofferson with a 2-hand push from the center position for a kill as well. 35 on the board for the Governors unofficially. 26 for the Gazelles. They're led by the 5'10 junior Macy Drotzman, who had 10 kills as well. matching Kaiser for match high honors, but 5 of those came in that third set when Yankton really started causing some problems for the Governors. Cameron Koletsky will finish with 6 kills, Olivia Dimmer with 5, 2 apiece for Camille McDermott, a fine setter for Yankton, if I may say so. Chase Drotzman also with 2 off the bench, and Ava Collar will get 1 kill for Yankton. 35-26, though. The Govs with the advantage. Assisting for Pierre as they try to keep track of some of that. Lily Sanchez with 11. Elise Christofferson with 12 set assists. And other assists for Remy Price and for Michaela Sherwood. I've got Pierre assisting on 25 of their 35 kills overall. Pierre's defense, though, the block up front was a big part of the story, especially in those first 2. They had 3 ace blocks in the first set, 5 in the second. 3 of those coming from Reese Terwilliger. Michaela Sherwood finishes with 3. McKenna Schleckaway with 2 ace blocks. The Gazelles, meanwhile, had just 2 as they get 1 from McDermott, 1 from Bryn Kenny. Also, Kenny started in the first set. We didn't see her, I don't believe, in the second or third set. So hopefully everything all right there. Serving-wise, the Governors with the advantage. 8 service aces, 4 for Reese Terwilliger, 2 each for Sanchez and Price, a total of 8. Yankton with 3 service aces, all 3 from Peyton Mosier tonight. Their libero. She's got a pretty good aggressive serve for Yankton. Yankton does commit 9 service errors. The Governors, as we mentioned, with only 4. And in the hitting errors, Yankton with 15. They go 6, 3, and 6 in the 3 sets. Governors with 14 errors, but 9 of those come in that third game. They only had 1 error in the first game, only had 4 in the second, 9 in the third, something that certainly going to have to kind of be accounted for. And maybe complacency, maybe relaxation, some things that are enemies of volleyball players and athletes alike. But still, all in all, a 3-set sweep, and the Governors will take it 25-11, 25-16, and 25-22. Family Dental postgame will continue. Let's take another 3-minute timeout. We'll hope to have a conversation with Coach Tiffany Stoser as we continue. And, of course, we've got our big plays of the game coming up from Hermanson Endodontics. Your player of the game will be announced courtesy of Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre a little bit later on in our Family Dental postgame. We're back in 3 minutes. This is Governor Volleyball.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Push it, pull it, drag it, haul it, tow it. Just get it to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Right now, your trade is worth at least $3,000. If it's got a VIN number and on 4 wheels, we'll give you $3,000 for it when you trade in at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Don't wait. This special won't last long. Get $3,000 when you trade at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com. Some restrictions apply. Limited one trade per deal. Minimum purchase $10,000. See dealer for details.
You know you're 50 when your back is hairier than your head. Happy birthday, Brian.
That was mean. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it was mean. Anyway, welcome back. The Governors with a 3-game sweep here of the Yankton Gazelles tonight. Yankton with the loss falling to 3-14. Governors improved to 14-4, back at 10 games over 500, and we'll see if that matters in the power rankings. But Governors will stay in at least that 6th spot, we imagine. Got some things to talk about in our Family Dental post game, the first of which will be the big plays of the night. Big plays come to us in Governor broadcast courtesy of Hermanson Endodontics in Pierce. So let's hear from Hermanson's. We'll be back to recount the big plays of this one in the Governor's sweep on River 92.7.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Well, Hermanson Endodontics with big plays in this one. And, you kind of got to take a look at that third set as Yankton started playing a little bit better. But, Pierre was still dictating this match with their play in the first 2 games. And I think if you look at it in the way Pierre was able to put this match away in that third game, what I would look at is a 2 or 3 just good vision plays on the parts of people like Avery Kaiser, and one from Elise Christopherson, a push of a ball across that finds its way into the corner. And I think the Governors have that good vision. When something opens up on the opposing side, they can put some big points away without getting flashy and without having to hit it awfully hard. It's just a matter of placing the ball. And those are some big plays to close out this one. But I'm going to go instead of that. We're going to look at a stat of the night. And to me, it's the blocking in the first 2 sets. Pierre didn't get any ace blocks in the third game, but they did have 8 overall in the first 2, 3 in the first, 5 in the second. 3 of those come from Reese Terwilliger, and those 8 blocks were part of the story, I think, and some frustration building on that Yankton side. A lot of times they'll be able to get a good attack up there, and good teams are going to defend well, and that's what they saw from the Pierre Governors tonight. So we'll go with those 8 blocks tonight as big plays, or your stat of the night, and helping the Governors to a 3-set sweep. Big plays are sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. And we've got your player of the game to announce as well, and we'll take a quick break. We'll hear from Cowboy Country Stores. May have another sponsor play or 2 that we need to take care of, but we'll take that break, and we're back to announce our player of the game tonight as our post-game continues. Governors sweep Yankton tonight on River 92.7.
Hey, DQ fans, we're so excited about October's Blizzard of the Month that we just had to tell you. Meet the new Snickers Brownie Blizzard Treat. Made with Snickers pieces, chewy brownie pieces, and caramel topping, blended into world-famous DQ soft serve. This might just be your new go-to order, and you don't even have to trick or treat to get it. Try it today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Cowboy Country Stores and Sinclair are fueling the Folds of Honor program at all their locations. Now through October 16th, 1 cent of every gallon sold will be donated to the Folds of Honor program. This provides educational scholarships to children and spouses of our fallen or disabled veterans. Together, we can help fill up the lives of the families that have sacrificed so much to protect our freedom. Fuel up today at Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre, Fort Pierre, Miller, DeSmet, Clear Lake, and Watertown.
Looking 50 is great if you're 60.
We've all been told to respect our elders, and we respect Brian a lot.
I respect good play as well. And again, thanks for all those birthday greetings tonight. A safe travel to the Yankton Gazelles on the way back and their fans as well. And on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who reminds us as they celebrate being a part of a team, remember to keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone. From the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Player of the game to announce tonight. And, this is one of those nights where we like to spread the wealth just a little bit. And, a lot of the Pierce starters have already claimed player of the game T-shirts throughout the season, but there was one player who got in there tonight and contributed some defense and some good serving as well, and has been a key contributor off the bench in kind of the vocalizing of the season, and that's going to be Grace Soma. Grace Soma with contributions tonight. Typical of what players like Grace do, and we're happy to give her a player of the game T-shirt tonight as the Governors sweep the Yankton Gazelles in this one. And at long last, she's up here, Tiffany Stoser, the leader of the Pink Ladies tonight, digging pink, coach, and you came out. I thought you had kind of a slow start, maybe a little bit of lackadaisical play, not to be too harsh about it, but I think you saw some of that also, and a little relaxation in the third game. You want to keep aggressive in matches that maybe you're supposed to put away, and I think still, despite that, you got the job done tonight, and another good win here at home.
Yeah, it was hard. I had a hard time getting them to keep the energy up, get the excitement up, and Coach Farley kind of talked me down a little bit. When you win the first two sets by the numbers that we did, sometimes they don't rise to the occasion, or it's hard to get excited. In that third, I was frustrated with the play in the third set. You don't get to just sit there and wait around, and no other team that's going to be a possibility. So I wanted to get done in three, which they did. Played good enough for that, but we got a little soul searching to do.
Well, and the errors climbed a little bit. We did see some of that. But hey, you look at the Gazelles on the other side, you can see why. And they gave you some fits. They caused some of the errors. It wasn't all unforced, and you can see why this team themselves can compete. Maybe if only a set at a time with some of the top teams in the state.
Yep, they definitely can. They do a lot of good things. Gosh, I felt like they played up some balls that were for sure going to be kills for us, and they just weren't. So they play great defense. So a lot of credit to them. Backcourt defense, they didn't get a lot of touches or a lot of blocks, but their back row was diving all over the place and picking up good balls. So they did play well. They had a right side hitter that gave us some problems. We weren't in good enough position there defensively for that. So something for us to work on. We know who's watching. Huron's probably watching this game right now and picked up on that. So we got to fix it before Tuesday.
Well, Huron's having their struggles with Sioux Falls Jefferson, as it turns out tonight. So that's going to be your next opponent on Tuesday night. But some other things that do go well, I think. It is. When you've got things happening and you're in system, but in addition to that, there were times when the communication and the offense is flowing, and you start to see people like Reese Terwilliger just hit. And I can't imagine there's anybody in this state that hits as hard as she can. There's a lot of hard hitters out there, and I still feel like Reese is even a harder hitter than Avery Kaiser, but it'd be fun to put a radar gun on some of these girls, but it's amazing still. It never ceases to amaze me how girls on both sides of the net can stare those things down and, self-defense in some regard, but it's at the same time still keep balls in play, and that's just another thing that should amaze people about high school volleyball if they just don't understand it.
yeah, Reese is doing a great job for us. I think she's just a go-to because even when they have a block up, like you say, she hits so hard, she's tooling off of it or going right through it or bending their arms back so that they can't get the block on our side of the net. She's doing some great things. The other thing about Reese is she's one that stays dialed in. You know, she stays dialed in from the beginning game to the end. There's no messing around with her. She's just going out there to get a job done, and I like her attitude.
That's because she has parents who will not shut up about it when they get back home after the game tonight. But no, I'm just kidding. But you came up here and we're talking about Grace Soma and her play, and you've talked about the bench players in Soma and Hannah Lemieux and Maddie Swenson and, the others that you've got who are always, right there with them, kind of pushing the girls that have been on the floor. And we thought tonight was a pretty good night to go with player of the game for her tonight.
Absolutely. She did it, her job and then some. She had great passes. Serve receive was good. She got in there and nailed her serves for us. She didn't skip a beat. I thought Grace did an exceptional job, and I'm glad we can get her in there.
Huron is the next one Tuesday after, hopefully you get a good fun night tomorrow night watching some football. But Tuesday night you go to Huron. Obviously that 5-set thriller last week is something that'll be fresh in their minds. They're going to want that one back, and you've got to be ready. And anytime you're facing a team that is going to be motivated, that should be pretty good motivation for yourselves.
Yeah, Huron's a tough place I think that arena is hard to play in anyway, and like you say, they have our number. So they're still burning from that 5-set. That was a close set, burning from that loss. And if they've got a game circled, I'm guessing it's the one on Tuesday.
All right, Coach, we'll look forward to that. And, of course, you have one with Aberdeen Central still to come. And the season's winding down, though. I mean, it is really these are the types of matches, if you lose focus at all, can really be a problem. And I think it's a pretty good idea and probably why it took you a while to get up here, to make sure everybody stays on that even keel. So a job well done tonight.
Thanks, Brian. Happy birthday.
Thanks, honey. I appreciate that. Tiffany Sosa, the Governor, head coach, as Pierre wins it for the old guy in 3 over the Yankton Gazelles. We'll take a quick look at the scores, and we'll set you up for upcoming action here as the scores that have been reported. We mentioned Huron having some problems with Sioux Falls Jefferson tonight. In fact, Jefferson wins the first 2 in Huron, 25-20 and 25-19. Right now, they're leading 22-11 in that third set. Now 23-11. So Jefferson is about to close that one out in a 3-set sweep. Washington has 2 games on Watertown, but Watertown leading the third set 12-10. The Governors, of course, with the sweep tonight. Sturgis has a first game victory over Lee Deadwood out west. Harrisburg has swept Aberdeen tonight in Aberdeen, 25-19, 25-13, and 25-11. We do have another volleyball match going on DRG Media Group station KGFX AM 1060 or 103.1 FM, Stanley County and Dupree at Parkview Gym. They've split the first first two sets. So a 1-1 tie, and David Burrell calling the action on that one. If you're looking for more volleyball, feel free to tune over to KGFX. In the meantime, we hope you can join us. If you're not in person at Hollister Field tomorrow night, we hope you can join us. Put us on the big screen TV. Going to be a big one as the Pierre Governors take on the T-Area Titans. The rematch of the state Classic 11 AA championship from a year ago. 6:25 we'll be on the air with our pregame show, and 7 o'clock with the opening kip. So, again, join us for that one. And then also for back to the volleyball court in Huron Tuesday night next week, 6:30 with a pregame and a 7 o'clock first serve for the Govs and the Tigers. On behalf of Jordan Lutmer running camera, thanks again, as always, here at Riggs High Gym for doing a great job there, and for Heather Williams leading the birthday parade this evening. Appreciate your technical direction, as always, as well. I'm Brian Oakland. Thanks for all of the well wishes, and a good win for the Governors tonight. Your final score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, 25-11, 25-16, 25-22. Governors defeat the Yankton Gazelles. Until we speak with you again tomorrow night, 6:25 of that pregame of Pierre and T-Area, you have yourselves a good Thursday evening. Thanks for joining us.
Pierre Governor Volleyball on River 92.7 has been brought to you by
Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency. Governor Volleyball is brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart, Fisher Rounds & Associates, Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Yes Way, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, and Access Health Fort Pierre. And Governor Volleyball is brought to you in part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Bauman Lumber, Ferding Electric, Oahe Federal Credit Union, and Edgewood Healthcare. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Volleyball. Potsdam Agency, State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Leiden and Associates, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service. The proceeding has been a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.